Welcome back to the best leadership podcast ever. I'm Jeff Matlow. That, as you know, is Twiggy, who just came back from a hike, and, she's pretty tired. Can you blame her? I have a question for you. You've heard of Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, right? You also know Isaac Newton's finding that every force has an equal and opposite force? Good, because today we're going to talk about what happens when those two things come together. You ready for it? Let's do it. As it turns out, it's completely legal for school teachers to use electric shock on disabled students in the United States. Who knew? If you're one of those people who is actually happy about the electric shock treatment on disabled kids, you're going to be all giddy when you hear that corporal punishment in schools is still legal in 23 states. This means that teachers can hit, punch, spank, and slap students as long as another adult is there to witness it. Keep in mind that it's highly illegal for a student to hit a teacher. In fact, hitting a teacher is considered battery, and it'll get your kid into a whopper of a pickle if they do that. I tell you this so you can make sure your kid knows not to fight back the next time they get walloped by a teacher at school. We don't want them to miss any school, do we? According to the FDA, there are no long-term benefits of using electric shock on students. However, studies have shown that the abuse leads to depression, anxiety, and PTSD, in addition to, of course, the pain and bodily damage that comes with the shock treatment. Let's just do a quick recap of where we are now. Pros for electric shock, none. Cons for electric shock, a whole crap ton. In the words of the author Pearl Buck, the test of a civilization is the way that it cares for its most helpless members. Probably safe to say we failed that test. But it doesn't take electric shock or beatings to create an unhealthy work environment. Actually, all it takes is one bad leader. One bad leader could turn long-lasting success into an overnight failure. And one bad leader could cause employees to experience the very same stress, anxiety, and depressive outcomes that are elicited by electric shock. The good news is that we can identify the traits of a bad leader so you can recognize them before it gets too bad. That's the good news. The bad news is that it's going to take a concerted effort to turn many of these leaders around. But hey, I believe in you. And gosh dang it, you can do hard things. I know you can. So let me introduce you to the 10 habits of highly ineffective leaders. Number 1, lack of vision. A company or department without a vision is like a car with no gas. You either stand still or you go downhill pretty quickly. Those are the only two choices. Number 2, poor communication. Here's a tip. Employees don't actually have ESP. They can't read your mind even though you want them to. Number 3, micromanagement. Listen, if you keep looking over my shoulder, you're eventually going to end up with a pencil embedded in your leg. Number 4, inefficient decision-making. If you keep circling a roundabout because you can't decide which road to turn down, eventually all of your passengers will get frustrated and jump out of the car. Number 5, avoidance of conflict. Because you close your eyes doesn't mean the conflict goes away. I think we learned that in preschool. Number 6, terrible listening. I'm sorry, did you say something? Number 7, resistance to change. Progress happens with change. Sometimes it's small change, sometimes it's big change. No change, no progress. Number 8, playing favorites. We played favorites with our high school cliques. You're not in high school anymore. It's time to pull up to the big leaders table. Number 9, lack of accountability. If everybody gets to decide what the priority is, then nothing's the priority. And number 10, lack of integrity. Lying, cheating, and backstabbing make for an awesome Scorsese movie. Not so much for a good work environment. The bottom line here is that we need to stop irrational behavior at work, just like we need to stop irrational behavior at schools. Bad leadership is a big problem, not just for the health of the company's growth, but for the health and wellness of its employees. Let's not let it beat us down, okay? Hey, I got a free assessment to determine how effective you or your boss is as a leader. You should check it out. Just go to this URL, bit.ly/free leadership assessments. Oh, and before you do that, click subscribe below. Thanks for listening to the best leadership podcast ever. It's great to see you. If you like this, please click the thumbs up. Talk to you next time. Say bye, Twiggy.